The story of King Solomon in the Bible, primarily found in the books of 1 Kings and 2 Chronicles, is a narrative of exceptional wisdom, immense wealth, peaceful rule, and ultimately, moral failure. Here are the main elements of his story. Accession to the throne. Parentage: Solomon was the son of King David and Bathsheba. His succession was secured after a brief power struggle with his older half-brother, Adonijah, and he was anointed king while David was still alive. Consolidation of power. Upon taking the throne, Solomon swiftly and decisively eliminated key opponents and those who had aligned against him, securing his position as the third king of the United Kingdom of Israel. The gift of wisdom. God's appearance. Early in his reign, God appeared to Solomon in a dream at Gibeon and told him to ask for whatever he desired. The request: Solomon humbly acknowledged his youth and inexperience in ruling and asked for an understanding heart to judge your people, that I may discern between good and evil. He did not ask for long life, riches, or the defeat of his enemies. God's response: pleased with his unselfish request for wisdom, God granted it, making him the wisest person who ever lived. God also gave him the riches and honor he had not asked for. The famous judgment. A classic example of his wisdom is the story of the two women who both claimed to be the mother of the same baby. Solomon proposed cutting the child in half, revealing the true mother when she cried out to save the baby's life by giving him to the other woman. The great achievements. The first temple. Solomon's most significant achievement was building the first holy temple in Jerusalem, fulfilling a plan his father David had conceived. The construction involved a major effort, utilizing materials and skilled workers from an alliance with Hiram, king of Tyre. The temple became the central place of worship for Israel. Golden Age. Solomon's 40-year reign ushered in a period of unprecedented peace and prosperity for Israel. He expanded the kingdom's borders, established a massive trade network, and built many cities, fortifications, and his own luxurious royal palace. Solomon was greater in riches and wisdom than all the other kings of the earth. International renown. His fame spread throughout the world. The most famous visitor was the Queen of Sheba, who traveled a great distance to test his wisdom with hard questions. She was astounded by his answers, his court, and the splendor of his kingdom. Writings. Solomon is traditionally credited with writing much of the Book of Proverbs, the Book of Ecclesiastes, and the Song of Songs or Song of Solomon. The decline and moral failure. Foreign wives and idolatry. The Bible records that Solomon accumulated great wealth, a large cavalry, and a massive harem, which included 700 wives and 300 concubines, many of them foreign princesses, taken to seal political alliances. This violated God's commands against marrying foreign women and multiplying horses and silver gold. Turning away from God in his old age, his foreign wives turned his heart after other gods. He built places of worship, high places for their pagan deities like Chemosh and Molech in the hills surrounding Jerusalem. Divine judgment. God became angry with Solomon because his heart had turned away. God declared that he would tear the kingdom away from Solomon's son, leaving him with only one tribe, Judah, for the sake of David. Death and legacy. Death. Solomon reigned for 40 years and was buried in the city of David. Divided kingdom. Following his death, the kingdom was indeed split under the reign of his son Rehoboam, fracturing into the northern kingdom of Israel and the southern kingdom of Judah. Solomon's story is a profound cautionary tale. A man granted unparalleled wisdom and favor from God ultimately failed to use it to keep his heart solely devoted to the Lord, leading to the division of the glorious kingdom he had established.